If you're looking for a way to better host videos on your website, such as creating a custom player or preventing related videos or even competitors' videos from showing up, Vimeo is probably something you looked at. So this video is going to be a basic overview for businesses on how to use Vimeo. Now, Vimeo has a ton of other features such as monetization, which may be important, but for most businesses, you're using Vimeo as a video hosting service. So we're gonna go over those features. Grab a notepad, you're gonna learn a ton in this video. Let's get started. So to get started, Vimeo has a ton of different plans with all kinds of different features that you may need, like live streaming. But for most businesses, your plan is probably gonna be around $20 to $25 per month. To show you how Vimeo can be used on your website, let's walk through uploading a video, embedding, setting some privacy controls, and changing the player. What you're seeing on the screen is the library over here. I've clicked on the left side of the screen and you can see all of the videos I've ever uploaded. You can view this as a list view or thumbnail. And Vimeo allows you to even set up folders for this so that you can keep organized if you're uploading a lot of videos, but you can always search up in the search bar to find a video. Now to upload the video, it's pretty simple. Just go to the top right and we'll click on new video and upload. So I've got a simple testimonial video that I'm going to upload here just for the sake of the example. So you can see right away we're getting a preview of the video, and at the bottom here we can name our video. Now with Vimeo, you don't have to add a description to your videos if you're just simply embedding them on your website. If you are sending people to your channel, or you're trying to get some of these videos maybe discovered organically, it'd be important to add a description that describes what the video is about and has a link back to your website. But once this video is complete, we're going to have a bunch of different options on the side, which is going to allow us to change some settings of the video. Now, it's important to understand that there's kind of two menu UIs that you're going to be dealing with Vimeo. One is this newer UI, what you're seeing right now. It's more simplistic and the settings are kind of locked away behind some icons here. And the other UI is their previous version that has all of the settings in one spot. That's the one frustrating thing I have about Vimeo is you kind of have to go back and forth between these two UIs. So just note that you might be finding yourself going between these two UIs to get exactly what you need. Okay, you can see our video is now optimized and we can change some of the settings here. The first thing what we can do on the left side here is change our thumbnail. We're able to select a frame from the video by playing this, watching it through, and finding a frame that we like, or we can upload an individual file that I've made here, and then that will be the thumbnail of our video. So most of the settings you're going to need are going to be found on the right side of the screen here. Let's first talk about the privacy controls. Now, this is a big selling point of Vimeo. It has a lot more control over privacy, and you can do things like prevent downloads if they're on the Vimeo page or adding it to showcases. But what you're really going to be changing here is these different features. My default is set to hide from Vimeo. So that means I can upload videos to Vimeo, but they're not publicly viewable on Vimeo. They can only be embedded on websites. The unlisted option only makes the video viewable at a certain link, which you can send to someone. Password makes it so you have to type in a password before you watch the video. Private means only you can be watching it on your account while you're logged in. And then public is anyone can embed it or view it online, and it can be found in search results. Vimeo also has a feature down here where you can specify certain domains that it can be embedded or where it can't be embedded. So for example, if you wanted to prevent people from embedding your video on their website, you could specify your domain as the only embed option. One of the main reasons to choose Vimeo is its control over the video player. You can customize a ton of it and control what happens after you play the video. Over up here on the player button is where we're going to find the appearance tab. And you're going to see these three sections where you can change different features of the player. The top left here, we can add a title to our video. We could add a byline, so our company name, profile picture. What I like to do is I usually just have the title, or I omit everything together here. But the title gives some good context to the video a lot of times. Now down at the bottom here, we can change some settings on our play bar. We could omit the play bar altogether and just have a big play button. Sometimes I do this. There's an option to show the Vimeo logo if you ever wanted to send people to your Vimeo channel. You can add speed controls for if someone wants to watch the picture, if someone wants to watch the video faster. Do a custom logo if you again wanted to put it like a client logo here or something. Play around with what you need, but I like to keep it nice and simple. And then at the top right here is some more of our social buttons. There's a like button, there's a watch later, share button, embed. Typically, if I'm adding a button up here, it's only going to be the share button, so someone could send this video to like a work colleague or someone. So I'm happy with this design for now, but we can actually change an accent color on this. But first, let's click Save. Now we're going to go back over to the top left side here where we see our color wheel. Now, what you want to do is, ideally, you're going to want to select a color that is a brand accent, brand color, something that's going to go well on your website. And for the sake of the example, we're just going to choose a light green here, but make this whatever color is on brand for you. And what you'll see is once you hover over the play button or the title of the video, that accent color is going to come through. So it's just a nice touch to make your videos seem a little bit more seamless on your website. And a lot of people appreciate that from Vimeo. Now, over on the right side, there's some additional options that may be useful for you. If you want to send a video for someone to review and comment on it, there's a button, there's a link here. You can access your analytics here, which we'll also talk about later in the video. Closed captioning, Vimeo does automatically do auto captions, which are about 80 to 90% right, but you're able to upload your own captions here if you get those created on the side. And then finally, there's a gear icon here where you could tag your video. So if you have a lot of videos on your Vimeo account and you want to make it easier to search and find them, you can add some tags to it. Categories and credits is stuff that is important if you're sending people to your Vimeo channel. Same thing with the language, Creative Commons license. But a lot of these you don't need to deal with if your business is just using video, using Vimeo to embed videos on your website. And we're going to walk through that shortly here in the video. Now, like I said earlier, there's two different menu UIs. You can access the advanced settings right here at the bottom, and I'll just quickly walk through this. What you're seeing is their older menu UI, which I actually prefer because I feel like it's a lot easier to get to the settings that you might need. For example, the player that we made for this video, if we go to the embed option here, we actually can create a preset for it. And then any video that we upload in the future, or if we want to make a global change, we can just select that preset. All you need to do is click on Create Preset, give it a name. So now when we upload another video, we can just find this preset, click on it, and then boom, it's automatically has the same player. Now, if you do want to make a global change to your all your videos that you have, you need to go up into the settings here, go to videos, go down to embed presets, find the preset that you like, go down to the bottom and click also apply to all existing videos. And this will globally update all of your videos. So let's go back to the old UI real quick. Another big advantage to Vimeo is being able to update and replace existing videos. You no longer need to upload a video, change out the link and anywhere it's embedded like you would with YouTube. So if you're changing stuff like lower thirds, if you're removing someone from a video, maybe there's a product you don't sell anymore, all you need to do is upload a new video and boom, it's automatically going to update wherever you use that video. So there's a few more settings that may be important to you in this older menu UI. One of the best ones, I think, is the end screen options, which are going to be found in the interactions tool. Unlike YouTube, there's a lot of options for what happens when a video ends. For example, you can send them to other videos that you have. You could have the video loop. It could go back to the thumbnail, be empty. But a good option is actually setting up a call to action here. So there's a lot of flexibility with this call to action here. We're able to add two links, a contact us link and a view our work link here, and even an image here. So the call to action is pretty powerful. Now let's embed this video on our website to see how it performs. So we're back in our library here. Now at the top here, we're going to find the video that we just uploaded, which is this testimonial video. Now there's two different ways to embed videos generally. One being HTML, which is basically code that you insert on your website. And then the second is using a plugin in your CMS. For example, I use Webflow and they have a video widget. So all I need to do is insert the link to the video and then it will be presented on my website. So to get that code, you're going to go over to copy link on the right side, copy video link here. I'm going to go over to my website builder. I have a video widget here, and all I need to do is paste that code. And then once it's loaded in, you can see it's got our player styling in here. Now let's show you how to do it with HTML. We're going to go back to this link. Instead of clicking on copy video link, we'll click on copy embed code. So that's copied to my clipboard. And go back over to my website. Over here, I've got a HTML widget here. I'm going to paste this custom code in here, save it. And then you can see it's embedded on the right side here. Now let's publish this to my website and see what it looks like. We're going to refresh this testing page. And on the left side here is the widget, and on the right side is the HTML. So on the testing page, you can see both of these videos are embedded. And when we play it, and then once the video finishes, we have a nice call to action here where someone could contact us or view more of our work. Okay, so we're back in Vimeo, and this time we're on the home page. You can either get to your analytics by clicking on this little widget at the top right here, or we can go up to manage videos and click on analytics. The first thing you'll see is a dashboard, which just gives you an overview of how all your videos are performing. You can see I've got 1,300 views. We got almost 400 unique viewers. We can see where people are watching a video, how they're watching it, where the URL is coming from, and then some of our best performing videos here at the bottom. If you go into the report section on the left side, you're able to compare individual videos here. So right now we have our top 5 videos being compared. And Vimeo is pretty in depth here, and it really allows you to really dive into your videos and understand what's working. We can view how many people watched the video total, how many impressions, how many people actually finished the video, unique viewers, the average percent watched. Just monitoring this is going to give you a lot of data into how your videos are performing. Now, we can also click into individual videos to get even more data. So let's click into our agency reel here. So when we click in on an individual video, Vimeo's got some really cool features. You can see right on the video here is kind of how people watch the video. So you can see when people drop off. And then over on the right side, we're able to gather some interesting data here. Right around this time here, about 2 weeks ago, we made a change in how our video is presented on our website. Now, you can see the impressions kind of skyrocketed, which is great, but also at the same time, our view rate plummeted. So maybe that means we need to update our thumbnail. Now, if we compare this to a different video that we know is performing well, you can see that our impressions are generally high, but our view rate is at 23%. So this is more in line with what we'd expect a well-performing video on your website. And then finally, let's talk about how we actually distribute and share these videos. Now, with your company's website, I always recommend having a video on each product and service page. So for example, on my website, I've got a video right at the top at each one of my services pages that quickly describes what the service offers. So try to integrate your videos as much as possible without being overbearing on your website. This is great for search ranking because it increases the time on page, which is a key metric for Google. And now back in Vimeo, there's another really cool way to share your videos, and that's through email. Vimeo's got a feature built in that allows you to embed videos in an email. So if you do email marketing campaigns, simply click on the 3 dots here, click embed in email, and you can either find your email provider such as MailChimp or Constant Contact, or if you're just using Gmail, Vimeo can create a GIF of your video. And then when you copy this embed code and go to email someone, and then when you paste this code into your email, there's a looping preview of your video, which makes it much more clickable. So that's a really cool feature in Vimeo, and it's built right in. So that's a basic overview on how you can use Vimeo for your business. If you have any other questions, make sure to comment down below. I do my best to answer them all. And if your business needs help with a video, reach out to us. Capture is a video marketing agency located in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we make video easy for your marketing team. My name is Rob Devroy. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next one.